Good morning. Sarah here, Life Changes by Sarah. I did something. I want to talk about what I did last night. I used to go out drinking. I used to go out drinking and driving. I used to sit around and do nothing every night. Last night I worked 12-hour shift, and then I checked off something on my bucket list. I don't know if you guys have bucket lists or if you ever really thought about what's on your bucket list, but I revamp mine a couple times a month, I would say. Maybe even weekly I add something to it or I take something off. And the reason I did this was something that I learned when I quit drinking and was going through my driving classes again, was that we have a strong desire to live on the edge and do things that we're not supposed to, or things that people think we're not supposed to. And really, there's nothing that we can't do. So we were challenged back then to make a list of things that we wanted to do and accomplish before we died. And I have random things on there. Get another dog, get a new Jeep Wrangler, get a house, travel. I want to go see all the major league ballparks across the country. Just like people are considered extravagant, crazy ideas. But some of the smaller things was to start my own business, which I have. It's not flourishing and I'm not making millions with it, but I'm helping people, and that's something that I love to do. Something else was to have a website, which I have, and I have a pretty good blog going on it right now. And something that I recently put on when I was challenged by one of my mentors was to either create my own or be a guest on a podcast. And that happened for me last night. I was so nervous all day long, like stomach turning, just thinking about no one was gonna see me like you guys see me right now, and I can talk to you guys for days, hours, but there was something about sharing my story in a small time frame block to people that I've only met on the internet that was scaring the crap out of me. But I'll tell you, I got my chance to speak last night. I did it for, I think my section was probably about 10 or 15 minutes. And it was amazing. It felt so good. It was super scary. I probably stumbled and stuttered, but I checked that item off. And that is simply because you have to go and do things that you normally wouldn't if you want to make changes in your life. And that can go in your job, in your health, in your wellness, even nutritional wise. If you want to change the way you eat, you have to try new foods. If you want to tone up and get muscles, you have to start using weights and not just doing cardio. Thank you, Noni. If you want a new job, you have to apply for it. There's just so many things out there. You just have to go and do them. So if you have something that you're thinking about that scares the crap out of you, my advice is to go and do it. Give it a try. I am going to add this live with I'm going to add this to a blog, and then I will make a post later in my Facebook of the link to the actual podcast that I was a part of last night. So stay tuned for both the blog and the link to the video. I hope you guys have a great day. Time for me to find out where I'm working today. Have a great one. I'll talk to y'all later.